Where I live in Australia is currently experiencing a massive drought. This drought has made our rivers and streams completely dry up. With only stagnant pools of water to prospect in, this is where a metal detector comes in. Specifically, the Nocta Legend. I'm still learning how to use this particular VLF metal detector, but functionally they work pretty much the same as every other VLF metal detector. In this particular case, we have a gold mode. The gold mode gives us a constant threshold and also makes this machine run in a very high kilohertz setting, which is exactly what you want for finding those little pieces of gold that indicate there could be more gold in the area. And I haven't overcomplicated it on the panning equipment side. I'm going to use this to scan the soft decaying bedrock like that has gold in it. Oh, that sounds good. I already pulled one nice little pickery bit off this bedrock, so I reckon that'll be another one. The reason we're not going to try and find the individual bit is because there should be a lot more fine alluvial gold with it. And so if we take everything to our puddle, we should get more gold than just a detectable bit. The bedrock's so soft that the big bits tend to sink down into it, and so we've got to scrape a good layer of it off the top. And I'm just going to take some of the dirt from around this area, because it could just be mineralization. VLF metal detectors are so sensitive that they'll pick up on the iron literally in your blood. Now, there's never any guarantees in this game. We might just pick up iron and nothing else. But it's a good way of finding crunchy bits, so here's hoping. Any one of those rocks could be a hot rock, because it was dense and sitting with the same material where we got our signal. I'm just really hoping it's not. Sweet moment of truth. Can we find some more gold where we got that nice little pickery bit straight off? Black sands. No, but we got a little bit of gold. Well, that's all right. We've still got more gold than we had 5 minutes ago. Let's go find some more signals first. Ground balance. And here's where we got our little picker. I still think there's a signal somewhere in this area. Go really scrape the whole bedrock back and take the first top inch of it. That way we won't have any questions or guesswork about whether or not we got everything. Kind of had a signal up here, I think. Very sensitive machines make it tricky to know exactly what you're digging up. The more sensitive, the smaller the gold, but also the more false signals you get. All right, let's give that a crack. Like a sir. Oh yeah. Yep, we were getting signals in that. They're good little bits too, little chunky bits. A VLF can definitely pick those specks up if it's close enough to the coil itself. But with the way that it's sort of yimmy-yammering at me with a very loud 11 signal on the Legend, I reckon there's a chunky bit in there. So we'll dig it out, we'll see what happens. All right, this is everything that was out of that pocket. As long as we're still getting gravel, then I want to keep removing the soil. Well, and the signal too, obviously. Oh, look, there's a rock right down in there. Nah, there's something in there. It could be a shotgun pellet. I need me stumpy. We're gonna rip this apart. I'm gonna take the bedrock because I want my coil to be able to fit into it. It's somewhere here. It's a big signal for a VLF. It'll still be a small nugget, if it is a nugget. It could be lead. It's almost like there's a crevice there, like a decayed one. All right, I think we got it out. We've either got it out of the hole or there was a lot of fine gold or lead all packed together, making the signal louder. But there's one way to find out, my tasty little friend. This type of prospecting doesn't normally lead to a bonanza of gold, but when you do find a good crevice like this, it's usually loaded. So that's what we're hoping for. Maybe a large nugget, or we just hit a packed crevice. Making sure I break up all that bedrock too, because it could be just trapped in there. I don't know. I got a feeling this will be good. I actually got a feeling this will be really good. The paranoid part of me thinks that because we're deep into the bedrock itself, it's just an accumulation of minerals and not necessarily gold, but we'll find out in a second. Oh no, we've already got gold. Yeah. Oh, shattered bedrock. We've got a tiny rainstorm coming in. It won't do anything for the creeks, but it makes it uncomfortable to be out here. Oh, yes. 7.5 grams I got out of that hole. That was a hell of a day. I'll leave the link for that video in the description below. I've already got a couple of little pieces. But that's it, really only a couple of little pieces. Interesting. So it must be ground minerals that are enhancing the signals of metallics that are trapped down in that bedrock. I only did a couple of pans today with the metal detector, and it is unfortunately time for me to go home anyway. But we did manage to ping one spot that gave us some okay gold, especially considering there was no real way of me test panning easy. Some good sized flakes in there. And hopefully this has inspired you to get out to the creek with your metal detector. They don't always find big gold nuggets, but they will tell you where the heavies are sitting, and the heavies come with gold.